Hi, everybody. We're going on a fun trip to Ridgmar Mall in Fort Worth, Texas, and we're actually here at Dillard's clearance. So, if you're familiar with Dillard's, obviously it's a department store. Here at the Ridgmar Mall, it is still an anchor, I guess. But I decided to finally drop in because I can't remember visiting here as a child or at any point in my life, so I wanted to see what a Dillard's clearance looked like, and to my surprise, um, it is actually well maintained and run. If you take a look here, it's almost as if time froze and everything was still in place. Now, given I did visit on a day, when they just opened up, and so this was about a week after Black Friday, so I can't speak to what it looked like when there are lots of people there at that time, but I will say the array of clothing and the options of discounted clothing. I was going to use the word drips, but I guess that's not a real thing anymore. Just the fact that they have all of these different styles available really shocked me. One thing that I was really fascinated with while I was here was the flooring. I'm going to assume that this was original flooring. Those are our original tiles. Even as I walked on them, I could hear them making movement or little sounds if they were loose. Here's a really cool column that has a bunch of mirrors as tiles, so you can kind of tell there's a little bit of wear on there since some of them are missing. But overall, this place was almost immaculate. I couldn't believe how well the staff maintains it. There's one point where I actually walked by some ladies who were actually tagging and scanning clothes. You can kind of tell that this is a one floor Dillard's at this point. There is no lower level to go down to. But I imagined, in my mind, what this would have looked like 10, 15, 20 years ago. And I mean, the decor has to be the same. It looks like even, where the clothes are folded on and the racks, everything just appears to be in some kind of amazing retrotastic form. But overall, a really good experience. Most of their clothing is somewhere around the 65% discount. I took a look at the shoes section, and even there, though, I might be a little bit cheap, but some of the shoes like Kenneth Cole were around the $80 range. I would have expected a little bit less, but for the mere fact that you can find this selection, this is almost, I would call it a discount Nordstrom rack, if you could call it that. But I had a good time. It was fun. I don't shop at Dillard's anymore. Probably not since the 90s. That dates me. Maybe you still shop here. Hey, that's great. If you do, feel free to comment. But anyway, so I just thought I'd share this little trip down nostalgia lane, and I've got another video coming up more or less soon, and I'm going to take a trip through Ridgmar Mall. So hope you can join me on that one. But anyway, thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a good one. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays.